Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, the day certainly started out on the rough side in the capital city. As you remember last night, big-time thunderstorms rolling through. Nothing severe, but it was coming down, and winds were certainly gusty. But about 24 hours later, things are ending nice and peaceful here. As we take a live look outside to the Bismarck area, you can see sunset just finishing up for the evening. Another gorgeous, quiet night in the capital city, where we got up to 64 degrees today, about close to 30 degrees cooler than the high yesterday of 92. Our average is 75, so 11 degrees below the average, well below the all-time record set in 1988 of 96 degrees. Meanwhile, in the Magic City, also still dealing with a little bit of dusk there still on the horizon there. We got up to 69, a little bit warmer than in the Bismarck area, but still 4 degrees below the average high of 73, and again, well below that record high set in 1961 of 94 degrees. Certainly a warm day back then. It is not warm right now by climatological standards. Look at these temperatures. Some places like Dickinson, upper 40s, 48 in Bowman, 48 in Hettinger, also 48 in Stanley. Most everybody else in the lower 50s. You're at 50 in Harvey, 51 in Garrison, 52 in Bottineau, and 54, good evening to our friends in Crosby, up near the Canadian border. It has been a windy day for a good portion of the day. We've had gusts 20 to 25 miles an hour. Winds are finally starting to die down here, still out of the northwest at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. You can see New Salem at 10, Carson, Selfridge at 11 miles an hour, and Linton and Ashley both 12 and 13 miles an hour respectively. And those gusty winds are going to be the theme here over the next couple of days. What isn't the theme tonight is rainfall. You can see some of this is some false returns out to the west, northwest. Maybe a couple of raindrops are hitting the ground in Dickinson, but really nothing at all comparable. Nothing even close to what you see off toward the east near Fargo, where they had some big-time storms roll through earlier in the day, but that has since pressed through to the east. Now is a good time, if you haven't already, to download our Storm Team app as severe weather season will kick in. Can't recommend the Storm Team app enough. It's a great resource for you to stay ahead of the storm this severe weather season. So when's the next chance of rain? Well, as we put Precision Cast into motion, as you wake up tomorrow morning for church or to go out to breakfast, a beautiful day will be on tap. Lots of clear skies, and that should last throughout the day. Can't rule out a stray shower, though, late tomorrow night and evening. Nothing severe or strong, just a couple of sprinkles. Same thing for Monday, a nice quiet start, and then we'll get the chance for a sprinkle later in the day. So your forecast tonight for the capital city, we will dip to 43 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Will be breezy, as I said. Still dealing with some wind chills, though. Maybe touching the lower 30s tonight. Meanwhile, in Minot, you will fall to 45 degrees. Again, can't roll out a stray sprinkle, especially the further east you get of the Magic City, with a few clouds tonight. Lows elsewhere tonight will dip into the lower 40s, maybe even a few upper 30s in some isolated spots. Meanwhile, tomorrow a beautiful day is on tap. We will rise up into the upper 60s, 69 degrees in the capital city, a very comfortable day. The only downside will be those gusty winds at times. Same applies in the Magic City, 68, but look at those winds gusting to 30 miles an hour. Highs elsewhere tomorrow will be quite pleasant, mostly in the upper 60s. A few places may get into the lower 70s, but a beautiful but breezy day is on tap for your Sunday. Here's a look at your 5-day forecast for Dickinson. A beautiful week on tap. Maybe a couple of afternoon storms on Tuesday with temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Same applies for our friends in Williston. Mostly sunny on Monday, a beautiful day, 77 degrees. And your extended forecast for the capital city looking like this. A quiet week besides Monday night and Tuesday. Can't rule out an isolated storm as well on Friday, but very comfortable temperatures. Same applies for the Magic City, where you'll have a chance for an afternoon storm Tuesday, but very comfortable temperatures, low humidity, Renee. A very nice week shaping up, much better than the heat and humidity we had last week.
Glad to hear it. Well, I guess it's always kind of stormy on Mondays and Tuesday, figuratively.
Get it out of the way so Fridays are nice.
Exactly. Yep. Well, thank you, Robert. Coming up next in sports, highlights from Legion Baseball up in Minot.